I've got 314 reactor here, and I was all ready to do a Modern Warfare 2 video on the 4090. Had the game downloaded last night, already played and recorded a little bit, and then there was a 34GB update out of nowhere today, so it looks like we're doing Quake 2 RTX on the 4090. Alrighty, so here we are. Let's go over the settings. Should be the exact same settings that I had when I last tested it on the 3090 in that video in the corner there. Yeah, got temporal AA. We're using no upscaling. I never really saw a difference with AMD's FSR in terms of performance or even image quality, so I'm just going to leave that off for now. Global illumination high, refraction depth is at 8. Security cameras, yes. Everything's as high as it can go, essentially. So let's dive right in. Alrighty, so here we are at grid control. We are currently running at 75 frames a second. Now, when I first got this game on my 2080, it was running about 30 or 40 FPS, if that, and then when I got the 3090, it was running a little bit better, maybe 45. DLS was never released for this, like I said, FSR was, but it never really seemed to have much of an effect for me. But now we are running still at raw 4K, full ray tracing. We are now running at a good 70 plus FPS. So now I can play through this game. Pretty much no lag that I've experienced so far. I've played the game from the beginning all the way up to this point, which I think is over halfway through the game. This area is cool because it has reflections in reflections, as you can see there. So I think that's a reflection depth of 8. And even looking in there, yep, the FPS still hasn't dropped at all. And you can get the nice core reflection here and being warped by this energy field, which just looks so damn good. And of course, all of the ambient occlusion and other lighting and shadowing is all being done by the ray tracing, so it all looks perfect. And then you've got this hall of mirrors effect here. Even in the distance, you can see the reflections there and those distant mirrors behind us. It looks so flawless. I need to actually check out this area on the original game, because never really played this far on the OG game, but I imagine obviously it would look a lot more dull than this. Here we have double reflections in reflections. So you've got the reflection there, the reflection there, the reflection in the background there, and the reflection of that reflection in those windows there, and across here, all on the screen, all at the same time, and we're still sat there at 77 FPS. This is so cool, and I don't think it's even possible to do this on rasterization. Been waiting a very long time for games to finally do this kind of thing, because like, you can see the character in the distance there, just to the left of the screen, like the distant reflection of the reflection. And then of course that reflection in the other windows in the reflection. Oh man, it's so good. It's like the end of John Wick 2. So let's head up to a bit more of an action-packed area and keep an eye on that frame rate. Still 70 plus, still 70 plus. Out of ammo on that. Uh-oh. So I should have unlimited ammo now, hopefully. Although, maybe not. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Let's just blow this dude up. Wait for him to blow the area up. Come on. See, you can see the enemy coming around the corner and the reflections now. That's awesome. And look at all that. Look at those reflections in reflections. So many. Oh my god. I love it. So you can see him coming around the corner by looking at the reflection of that reflection and anticipate where he's coming. Which actually really changes the gameplay as well. And it could even be a bit confusing. There he comes. And still 70 plus FPS. Nice bit of explosions there. Yeah, we still haven't dipped below 70 FPS so far. And again, there's no DLSS 2, no DLSS 3, nothing like that. Just raw ray tracing power. And that shows how far the 4090 has come. It's like twice as fast. It's about 98% usage on the GPU, but it's running at 64 degrees, which is pretty damn good. And of course, you got the reflection in the nail gun there as well. Yeah, not only have you got all these reflections in reflections on the mirrors, but you've also got the reflection of those mirrors containing all those reflections of reflections reflecting in the nail gun there. So let's move on a little bit. Let's go into a bit of a laser area here. Again, some more cool reflections. Switch this on. The Half-Life 1 style lasers come out, and yep, nicely reflected there. No weird blur. Yeah, 80 FPS. Let's see what we've got through here. Ooh, got the mines. So I've got this set to real time of day at the moment, and it's nighttime here, so it's nighttime in the game. Ooh, yeah, look at that. So we did actually check this area out before in another one of my videos, Quake 2 on the 3090. I think it was running about 35 FPS in this area, if I remember correctly. And now we're getting 81 FPS. Let's set it to a custom time, and let's move that sun around. So you can see the FPS does drop as I move the sun around, all the lighting changes. 62 FPS, 61, 60. So I imagine there's just a lot more to process as that sun moves around, all the shadows change and everything. But even then, we're still not managing to get it below 60 FPS. And when we stop, it goes up to 73 FPS. And if we set it to the original sky map, 82 FPS. Yeah, I don't think I've actually managed to get it at all to go below 60 so far. I mean, maybe if there was a lot going on while the sun was moving around in the sky. They may have also added some optimizations in since I last played, so that could be helping things as well. So I wonder if we can go to an even more heavy level. Let's see what other maps there are. So here we are in the chamber before the final boss. Ooh, look at this armor. Look at the reflections in that. Ooh, some more thick glass there. Ooh, that's nice. .7 FPS there. Ooh, the reflections in the rockets there. Oh my god. So this looks like it might be a bit of a heavy area, so let's set the environment to be Strogos and have it custom time of day. Get that sun moving around. 61 FPS. While we're moving the sun around, let's fire some rockets. 59 FPS. There you go. So when the sun's moving around, and you've got lighting changing frequently, and you're firing some rockets, and there's some action going on, you can get it to dip below the 60 FPS mark. Alrighty, so we're in the final bit now. Ooh, and look at that. As that turns around outside and... Was that the horn sound from Hell's Kitchen then? Oh, that's brilliant. Look at that, you can see the shadowing changing there. Ooh, hopefully that gives the graphics card a bit more of a rough time. Oh, wow, look at this. Wow. Well, he's got his own BFG. Oh, yeah, still 75 FPS though. Let's see what we got in terms of the railgun. Let's make that railgun a bit more aesthetically pleasing. There we go. Yep, there goes the Hell's Kitchen horn again. Oh. Did that hit the frame rate at all? There's quite a bit going on here. Shadowing moving from Thanos' base outside. And all this rockets going on and jumping around and railguns and BFGs. And still the frame rate is at like 70. Yeah, unless you're really going for it, moving that sun around in the air in custom mode and having lots and lots of stuff going on, it's not really gonna drop below 60 FPS, and even then it seems to only go down to 59 FPS. I still can't even get to go below that. That is Quake 2 RTX on a RTX 4090. It runs pretty flawlessly, which means you can now play the game like this. Rather than at 35 FPS. So this isn't the best gameplay, obviously I'm not the best at Quake 2 by far. It's just a lot faster, a lot smoother, a lot more closer to the original vision, and my GPU is now reading 66 degrees Celsius, so even that's not too bad. It is drawing 409 watts though. That's quite a bit. Hope you enjoyed watching. Please do leave a like and a subscribe. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the new graphics cards that have come out. Are you going to be buying a new Nvidia card, or a Intel Arc, or an AMD, or are you going to skip this generation entirely? Stay safe, and I will see you in the next video.